When I first started TikTok, there were two things I said I would never talk about on here: my dating life in detail and my personal finances in detail. I'm breaking my first rule tonight because I just had an experience that left me so aghast that I just need to talk about it. Before we get into it, I acknowledge that I probably made some judgment mistakes, but whatever, let's just get into the story time. So I'm walking down the street in Soho and this guy says, "Excuse me, miss." And I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, "Are you Ethiopian?" I'm like, "What?" Like, I've gotten a lot of countries, but Ethiopian is a new one. I'm like, "No, I'm American. What's up?" He's like, "Oh, I think you're really cute. Like, do you think we could get a drink?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Well, do you think I could get your number? Like, I would love to get to know you more." I'm like, I mean, I don't really know you. Like, maybe you can get my Instagram and we could talk a bit, but like, I don't really meet people off the street. And he was like, "I get that, but listen, I'll text you once. If you don't like me, I'll delete you and we'll move on." And I'm a very like yes or no person. And so I kind of respected that. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. I'm about to do something. I'll text you after and I'll see if you're free. So I go to the sample sale, I finish up, and I text him this ice cream place that was really close to it. And I'm like, "Hey, I'm going to be here after. If you want to meet me here, that's where I'll be." And on the way there, I call one of my close friends. And I'm like, "Should I do this? Like, is this stupid?" And she's like, "What's the difference between a guy you met off the street and a guy you met at a bar?" And I was like, "You got me there." So anyway, we get to the ice cream spot and we start talking. He's a journalist who does tourism journalism, and we're talking about like places we traveled, what we do for work. Like, conversation's getting kind of interesting. So I'm like, "Okay, like cool, we're getting somewhere." Then we get to the register and he's like, "Do you want anything, sir?" But anyway, I just order my stuff and then we go outside. And he like barely holds the door open for me and it almost slams on me. And at that point, I'm like, I'm good. Then he keeps asking if I want to walk and eat this ice cream, and I've been walking around all day. I'm like, "No, my feet really hurt. I don't want to walk." And he's acting like he's really inconvenienced by the idea of like sitting down. He's like, "Why don't you want to walk?" I'm like, "My feet really hurt. Like, do you not understand that concept?" So after that, I'm like, yeah, there's like nothing else for us to talk about. I kind of like shut down and I'm just going to finish my ice cream and like listen to him talk, I guess, whatever. Because I've told you I'm in pain and you've told me you don't care. So then he asked me if I like documentaries, and I actually really love documentaries. He's like, "I directed one." I'm like, "Oh, that's really cool. What's it called?" He's like, "Well, you'd have to watch it to get it." And I was like, "Okay, what's it called so I can watch it?" And he's like, "Do you want to watch it together?" And I'm like, "Now?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "No." And that's how I say it. So at that point, I'm like disgusted. I'm like about to get up, and so is he, because he can tell I'm disgusted. And we haven't even got to the worst part. Do you know what this dude says? "Can I have my money back for the ice cream?" I took a deep breath, got a 20 out of my wallet, threw it in his face, and walked away. Never.
All right, guys, let me preface this, right? Let's assume she telling the truth. If she telling the truth, homie definitely on some weird shit, bro. Like, we gotta hold some of y'all accountable too, man. At the end of the day, bro, I hope that you not that broke to the point where you ask a girl to give you the money that you spent on ice cream back. Because here's the thing, as a man, bro, that's called being petty. And a lot of people think when you do that type of stuff, it's not a good look, right? But at the end of the day, you're a grown man. You can do what you want to do. I'm just saying what I wouldn't do. You get what I'm saying? I'm not that hard up over a couple of dollars, right? And let's be real, he shot himself in the foot. That's not game right there, bro. He was acting like a little biatch. That's not game right there, bro. I hope none of y'all be doing that type of stuff, dog. Please tell me y'all don't do that. It don't take all that to get no cheeks, man. It don't take all that to get that sweet Virginia, man. Just play it cool, dog. Some of y'all dudes really be tripping, man. I know we get on the women a lot, but bro, I'd be remiss if I didn't get on y'all sometimes, dog. Please, if you ain't never did no goofy shit like this, drop a comment, bro.
All my boyfriends have been no less than like 8.
Oh my
My
god.
average is like 8 to my biggest was 12, but like 8 to 11.
I feel like 8 is my max and 9 bruises my cervix, and I'm at urgent care.
But see, I like to be in pain. I'd rather have a big and fuck less often, but get railed out than a boyfriend where I'm sitting there. I'm like, can you come?
Yeah.
I get railed out. I'm blown up.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's how a lot of women feel. But then they get to the point where they want a relationship, but they still have this ideology, right? Okay, cool. I want to get my back blown out, but the guy who got that type of meat, he ain't gonna do shit for me other than that, right? But this guy, who's an average guy, he pays bills. He's gonna help me with my child that's not his. He's gonna do all of these things that Chad and Tyrone ain't gonna do, that Mandingo not gonna do. So guess what she does? She cheats with that guy every now and again. And she barely smashes this guy because she can't stand him anyway. She's only using him. It's crazy, bro. Some of these women are wicked. I don't want to say all of them do that, but a good majority of them do.
What's the craziest DM y'all ever got?
The craziest DM.
Actually, today, somebody sent me a video of me somebody else's and I didn't know how he got it.
How? Hold on, bro.
Yep, these women are gone for cons today, bro. They are batshit crazy, man. She said in open, public, somebody sent me a video of sucking someone else's. So that means she with somebody and she cheating on them. And she's an eater. And you know what's crazy? They got a guy I'm about to show y'all who talking about this same type of video right here, man. It's crazy. I'm telling you. The girl who on side of her right now, most likely just like that. Doing the same stuff.
Gang, if all of her friends are eaters, why does that not make her an eater? Because you got her? Don't let that go over your head. Let's think about this for a second, feel me? All her friends, all of her 4 friends, do nothing but dick 24/7. But out of all of her friends, you choose her thinking that she's the golden child. They're eaters! That's the group. That's the group name. That's the group chat name.
Now look, fellas, this was a joke and it has some comedic aspects to it. But let me tell y'all some real stuff, right? Have you ever heard in the financial world, if you show me somebody's friends and I'll show you their outcome or I'll show you their future, right? So what that means is this. If you hang around 5 millionaires, you're going to be the 6th. Same principle here. If she hangs around 5 eaters, she gonna be the 6th. But in his case, he's saying that she already was and is. And you crazy because you wifing her.
I guess this is what happens when you can give somebody the world. Take care of their child. Provide for them. Look at that little girl. That little girl has no idea what's going on. She had a fatherly figure ready to take care of her. Trying to take care of her. Starting a business, trying to be the best version that I can be for her, and she has the audacity to go out there, cheat on me, and make me look like the fucking ass. What a waste of 9.5 fucking months, but I ain't fucking letting that shit get to me. It's time to stack the fuck up and make millions, bro. Bitches, get money.
I'm gonna keep it 100% with y'all, bro. Y'all know how I rock on this channel, bro. I don't think people without kids should be dating people with kids, man. They go both ways, bro. Real talk. I just don't think it's the best use of your time, the highest and best use of your time and resource. I just don't see that, bro. If you a man and you single, you 25 years old, bro, you have no business trying to play stepdaddy to somebody else's child, bro. You putting yourself in an extreme deficit that way. You are taking resources out of your pocket to basically take care of someone who does not relate to you, who does not have your blood, right? And that can be taken from you at the drop of a dime, one moment's notice. Even if it is your kid, it can happen. So imagine this not even your damn kid and she just takes her ball and go home, aka the kid, and go. And imagine how you gonna feel, bro.